This dog isn't thirsty at all, but it has occupied the only water source. Every time its companions come close, it will drive them away. The other dogs don't dare to resist either. But the newly arrived buck isn't afraid. When it walks to the front, it smashes a hole in the ice surface. Everyone runs over to drink water, and Buck generously shares this water source. But in the eyes of the husky, Buck is provoking it. It believes that as long as it runs fast enough, it can always be the lead dog. But what it doesn't know is that the most important thing for a lead dog is the trust of the other dogs. So, at night, just as Buck has saved a rabbit, the next second it is bitten to death by the husky. Then it provokes Buck. Buck doesn't dare to act rashly, but there can only be one leader. The husky bites towards Buck. Although Buck is twice the size of the other dog, it's obvious that the other dog has more fighting experience. Soon Buck is knocked to the ground. The husky makes a mocking gesture towards Buck. Then it walks towards the other dogs to re-establish its status as the leader. But the dogs don't want to go back to the husky. They keep barking at Buck. The next second, Buck really stands up. The wildness in its heart is completely awakened. This sight scares the husky, but for the sake of its own status, it still charges towards Buck. Buck seizes the opportunity and bites the other dog's neck with a side turn. Although the husky is unwilling to admit defeat, it has already lost. Just like that, it chooses to leave. The next day, since the team lacks a lead dog, Buck stands at the front. But the owner thinks it lacks experience. But in the end, he still moves it to the back of the team. Then he finds an old dog to lead the team. But the old dog doesn't want to take on this responsibility either. The owner has no choice but to compromise and let Buck be the leader once. With the owner's command, the whole team rushes out like an arrow. The owner is still cheering for this decision. As a result, his voice is too loud and triggers an avalanche. He quickly commands Buck to turn left. Buck feels the call from his heart again. Then, looking at the hole below, the next second, it leads the team and rushes through. They successfully avoid this crisis.